Building up the suspense. Building up the suspense. That's what I was doing. Actually, I was in the shower and I came out here to see if I had time to make a pot of coffee. And I realized I was late. Hang on, let me get the camera. Oh dear. Oh, buddies, I'm late. Ah, so yeah, that's just the way it goes. I was late. I look like crap. But that's okay. Hey, Big D. Hey, Cichlids. Hey, Fishin. Hi, Alien. Hi, James. Hi, Candy. I know I'm late for my own stream. Hi, Maria. Hey, Dan. Hi, 44. Mad Guy. I know. I need coffee still. Like I said, I sat down and I just kind of like flipped the computer around so it came on so I could see how much time I had if I had time to make coffee. And I'm like, oh my God, it's 2 minutes after. What, buddy? Okay, hang on. And I didn't get his cookies yet either. Buddy wants cookies. Oh, cookies. Cookies. I don't have them. I'll get them when I go make my coffee. He's going to have to wait a minute because they're still out in the kitchen. Okay, lay down. Go lay down. Big D, Kiwi, hi. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Cichlids23. Hi, Chewy. Rice fish intermission. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to put you guys on the rice fish for just a second while I go put some coffee on. Oh, Dan's fish, hi. And before I go do that real quick though, because I got to get Buddy some cookies and I got to start some water for some coffee. And but anybody who's thinking about coming on the camping trip, I'm not sure how many people are coming because I know some of the people have kind of dropped out and said they might have to. I look wet. Yeah, I just got out of the shower. I am wet. Yeah, I look wet. Yeah. I thought I had time, but evidently I didn't. But anyway, for the people that are coming on the camping thing next month, it's coming up fast. So if you're thinking about it, like get a hold of us, and we got to start making arrangements here pretty quick. But Dan and I have been talking, and we're probably going to do a barbecue over at his place, like on Sunday night, which will just be funner than heck. So yeah, join up in the Facebook groups. And my God, I need coffee bad. Hi, Melvin. So yeah, I know there's like 2 groups of people that we're thinking about that aren't going to come, which is kind of the pits. But hi, Frank. But there's still going to be. It'll be enough to have fun. And next year it'll be bigger. We're going to do it every year. Well, Jess was going to come, but she's not. She's going to the thingy instead. And the same thing with Kim was thinking about coming, but I think she's going to go to the thing after that. The aqua shell or whatever it is. I know we need coffee, don't we, Alien? I need coffee, and I need to get Buddy some cookies. Hi, Jeremy. But I can wait a minute because it's kind of rude to just like turn it on and then leave. Oh, you're going to see Jess is going to come next year. Jess, I feel so bad because I still haven't gotten a video out with the art stuff that you sent me. But it's coming. I swear to God, it's coming. I just haven't gotten anything done and just been working on my art and stuff, and everything else has just gone because I'm kind of dingle brain that way. And Candy, I got to get you a price on the swans yet, which I haven't forgotten. I just haven't got it yet. Bob will sing to us. Okay. Hi, Chad. Thanks for stopping by. No, it's not a small thing. It's a big thing, and I just haven't done anything yet. And if you want to know the truth, see what happened is I went to do it, And then my camera, the battery died, and I couldn't find my battery charger, and I have an old one that quit working, and I was trying to like use it, like keep plugging it in, trying to get it to charge it a little bit. And then so I finally ordered another battery charger. The day after I ordered the battery charger, I found the other one. So now I've got two good battery chargers and one that I just throw in the garbage so I wouldn't have to deal with it anymore. And I just haven't done the video yet. And what's really funny, Jess, is I haven't opened up the box yet either, because I want to open up the box on video, so I haven't opened up the box yet either. So I don't even know what's in it, because I got to open it up. But I wanted to do it on video. Are you okay, buddy? Are you okay? I think I need to get him some cookies here in a second. Start up my coffee. Looks kind of dark. I think it's because I have the one tank off. I should turn one tank on. Well, hi, Ed. I almost missed you. I know talking about battery chargers doesn't get you coffee or Buddy cookies. So I'm going to go do that right now because Buddy wants his cookies. So we're going to put you right here for a second. Right there. I'm going to turn on this light. It's not quite so dark in here. Get Buddy a bag of cookies out. Get some water on this coffee. Okay, I got cookies for you. Got my coffee water going. Okay, I got Buddy the cookies. I got some coffee water going. So I'll be getting up again and it's like, oh, that's a lot brighter with that tank on, huh? It's not anywhere near so dark. Now my hair is all wet. Ugh. Hi, Rob Bull. Nice to see you here. And you want cookies? There's a cookie. Here's a cookie. He knows he has to sit. Do I have the rack set up? No, I have not set the rack up yet. I have to do it tomorrow. I just have to. What's stopping me is show us the rack. Thanks, Bob. I have to go to the lumber store and get some plywood to replace the masonite shelves. And I haven't done that yet, so I got to do that. And I kind of I hate spending the money right now, but I have to do that. So I need to do that. So I'm hoping I just get off my butt and go do it tomorrow. Because it's just not going to do itself. And then my daughter's ready to come over anytime I call her and help me move tanks. Sit, buddy. So, yep, it's coming probably in the next couple days. Like I say, I got to go pick up the lumber and get it cut for the shelves. Other than that, the bedroom's all set and stuff. I got the space already and stuff. I just got to go get the shelves. And I think I need to get some leveling things because the floor is kind of crooked in that spot. 18 by 30. Yeah, but I can't go into Home Depot. Home Depot is in Cheyenne, which is 60 miles away. So I have to get it at the local lumber yard here, and it's going to cost, I figured it out, it's going to be about, I think $35 or something like that. Not real bad. Sit. Yeah, but I got to get it done, like, I want to get it done tomorrow because I want to get the tank set up and running because Dan sent me a whole bunch of really nice crypts. And right now they're kind of scattered around the tanks. But I'm going to make a crypt tank. One of them is going to be all crypts, I think. He sent me a pink flamingo crypt too. That's a little tiny, but I got a pink flamingo to get going. So I'm hoping that they don't melt, and I want to get them into one of the 40 breeders. Is going to be a crypt tank. It's going to be awesome, 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 buddy. It's going to be all crypts. All crypts. He doesn't care. But yeah, it's going to be cool. Did I say hi to Tampa Tom? So what has everybody else got going on? Your snails are gone in the guppy tank? I can send you snails. Cheaper to drive in? It might be. It might be, actually. Probably close to the same, though. Because, yeah. I don't know. The rabbit snail, I didn't see when I last looked in the tank, but he went from, I put him down in the tank last night, or yesterday when I got him. Last night he was up on the side. This morning when I got up and looked at him, he was eating the bean that I dropped on the bottom. And then a couple hours later, he was up on the side again. And now he's like, I don't know where he is now. He's hiding somewhere, but he's definitely doing just fine. And he's awesome. I love him. Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you guys. Dan sent me a baby rabbit snail too. And it's just like so cute. Yeah, he is climbing a lot. He's like up on the sides and stuff. But yeah. I have not named the rabbit snail. I'll probably name him Dan. Should I just name him Dan? Because he's a juvenile? Oh, good. 44. That's nice. I'm looking. That's the one that you're going to put your, the butterfly cichlids in that, right? Until he's old. Yeah, then I'll rename him Bob. Ah, buddy. Because I'm so mean. What? Ivy said, buddy, don't bark. No, you're acting spoiled. No. Don't kill anybody, but he is spoiled. I know you guys didn't know that, but he is. He's spoiled. Sit down. Yeah, he's a spoiled dog. A spoiled old dog. So anyway, that's what's going on here. Just not getting stuff done that I should be done, but I'm working on a lot of art. Got some different stuff going. Hi, Mark. Sit. So yeah. So what's everybody else got going? Is Jess still in here, or did she get mad at me because I haven't done the video yet? That's one of the things I really got to get done. I want to see what's in the box too, but I don't want to open it up until I am like making a video opening it up. Oh, you're here. Okay. As long as you aren't mad at me. But I am really excited to open it up. It's just I haven't done it yet because I want to do it on camera. Candy, I'm gonna kick your ass. She's scared but mad. Okay. You got Mabuma fry. Cool. It's safety orange acrylic paint. Nice. Can you be mad? No, Candy, you can't be mad. Because you should be mad too, because I still got to send you the price on the Swan and I haven't done it yet. Hi, Patricia. Bobbit worms and saltwater aquariums. Are those great big ugly worms that like grow and people like go to tear down their tank and there's this huge ugly thing in there? I've seen that a couple times online. Is that what it is? Big D, or is that something different? Oh no, Jess and you are both pissed. Yeah, those are ugly things, aren't they? Bristle worms. Bristle worms. Yeah, that's what they are. Bristle worms. Those things are ugly. And I've seen a couple pictures of them where they were just where people were like breaking down their tank and found them, and they were like huge, huge, like something from outer space. What? What do you want? Which, if you guys didn't know, these cookies, Buddy's cookies, are also from Jess. She sent me. Was it Jess that sent me the cookies? Yeah, it was you that sent me the big box of cookies, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Big box of cookies. So I broke them up into like baggies, so that I didn't have this great big huge box because I didn't have any place to put the big huge box. Yeah, he loves his cookies, you know that. Hi, Unfiltered Aquarist. I know, I wouldn't want to stick my hand in a marine tank with those bristleworm things. Ugh. Oh my gosh, yes, I gotta go make my coffee. Thanks for reminding me. I'm sure the water is boiling by now. I'll be right back. Well, that was exciting. That was my excitement for the week because I was doing water changes earlier and evidently I spilled a little bit of water on the kitchen floor. And I found it was my foot. And it was an exciting couple of seconds while I didn't fall. Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't fall. It was close though. I was like, woohoo, that was exciting. So if you guys would have heard a big crash, that's what it would have been, but I didn't fall. You found out you have to move your wife and bedroom to the first floor. Oh, okay. That makes total sense. I hope everything goes okay. You'll have to keep us updated on that. Get it moved right away. Buddy, sit. Yeah, definitely. Definitely let us know she's okay and everything. And I shall be thinking about her. So have they scheduled it yet? Or you got to kind of wait till they have an opening? Well, yeah, that's awful scary. That's really scary. I'm very sorry to hear about that. I will be sending the best of vibes your way, for sure. I said as soon as possible. Yeah, hopefully, like I say, hopefully it'll go really well because they have advanced medication or medical science has advanced so far in recent years. It's almost unbelievable the stuff that they can do now. Yeah, let us know if there's anything that we can do to help. Yep, all of our thoughts will be with you. I personally don't pray, but I will definitely send my thoughts and good vibrations your way. Oh no, Ed, that's funny. That sounds like something I would do, Ed. It's okay. I was like, um, taking a shower, and I got out of the shower, and I was like, I better make me some coffee. And then I thought, well, I better check the computer real quick and see what time it was. And it was 9:32, and I was late already. Yep, it's always the cat. Yeah, I got up, what was it, this morning or yesterday morning? And I was like, oh, I missed a live stream by 44 Mag because I was sleeping. Hi, Brenda guy. Ed. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Oh, you just got the update? Nice. Rumors in the streets. I missed something. Oh, that I'm telling a story? I just got to think of one because I keep thinking of some and then I never remember them. And I don't want to keep repeating the same stories. I got to remember different ones. And I'm not very good at just making up stuff. I got to like remember something. Not yet, Dan. I got to remember something. Oh, so yep, Victor, we shall definitely be keeping you in mind, and please let us know what's going on when you get a chance, because I will be wondering about it. Dan says he's sitting comfortably. Let's begin. I don't know what to tell a story about. I've told so many stories. Remember when Don Frey died and I saw a vision, an eagle coming to sky, coming out of a man's chest. Tell about the UFO. I've only seen one UFO and it wasn't that exciting. I was just I lived kind of at the end of a canyon. There was nothing past me except state land and a gravel road. And I was up in upstairs, and I looked at I had like these portal windows upstairs, and I happened to look out one and saw a couple lights off in the distance, which wasn't that unusual because the Air Force flew stuff like did a lot of flying and stuff in that area because there was mountains right behind me, so they would like swoop down and go up. And, they just did a lot of practicing out of Moses Lake, I think. But anyway, I was just kind of casually watching them because I figured it was a couple planes. And all of a sudden, the one light goes like it was here. There was two lights like here and here, and then one of them just did like a 90 really fast, like that, and then the other one went like that, and then they both kind of went up and over, and then they just disappeared, just like somebody turned off lights. It was kind of strange. It's hard to describe, but it was like way too fast for an airplane. I remember though, I was out on a date one time, and we saw this weird light in the sky, and you guys probably won't get this unless you used to watch Bewitched. But anyway, we saw this weird light in the sky, and we were trying to figure out what it was. In fact, the guy was with like pulled over off the side of the road, and we were looking at this light because it was just kind of going like this. Like, what the hell is that? Right? So so we were like totally silent watching it, and then I said, "Oh my God, it's something on the windshield." But what it ended up being was it was when it turned sideways finally, it was a plane pulling a sign for some movie that was coming. And what we had been looking at was like the back end of the sign, like going like that. But when it turned, we could read it, so it was kind of funny. What? You had 2 days of snow? Yep. My cats will do that when it's snowing here. I'll open it. They'll want outside. They'll be scratching at the door. So especially Mario, I'll open up the door, and he'll take like 2 steps outside. And as soon as his paw hits the snow, he's like, "Nope, just kidding." And he comes back in. Um, oh, your internet went out. Okay, I'm totally missing something because Cichlid says he got an invisible cloak from Harry. Something about partying at a safe distance. I am not looking forward to wintertime being here again, though. Hi, Lelani. How are you? Are we talking about storming Area 51? I don't particularly want to die yet. I mean, I'm getting old, but I'm hoping for at least another 10 years. So, not me, no. Yep, good luck with that. Oh, you like my cup? See, it says, have a nice day. That's my favorite cup. Coffee is brewing. I got a cup of coffee right here. I'm gonna finish it here in a minute. Yep, it's my favorite cup. Sit, 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 sit. So I'm trying to think of something that I haven't told you guys already. I know a lot of you haven't heard all my stories, but I hate to like repeat stories over and over again. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Uh-oh. What happened? Anyone watch Mr. Beast video spending 24 hours at Area 51? No. Nope. I will wine and wet sleeves. You want that cup? $1,000? It's sold. Hey, send me $1,000 and the cup is yours. But I would miss it. I'd have to buy me another one. Well, I'm going to do one crypt tank. I know that for sure. I want to do one tank with nothing but crypts. And and the other one, oh, buddy's being a pain in the ass tonight. He knows I have a whole bag of cookies here. Sit. You told the guy in an email that cussed me out in an email asking where the F his package was to have a nice day. Nice, Candy. Oh. Okay, plant and fish wise, I don't know. I want to get, for one of them, I want to get some of those dwarf neon rainbows. I want one tank of those and maybe a couple plecos in there. And the other one, I'm thinking I might, if I can round up some more stuff. I don't have enough stuff for a 40 breeder, but I want to get some more pods and stuff and make one of them a blackwater tank. I think that would just be fun. Sit. I know I hardly ever see Ashley anymore. I know there's all kinds of different ones. Jess said that he would send me some if I'm hoping he remembers because he's got a bunch there on the island. Oh, I don't know where Rios is. I don't know where. I haven't seen Jess for a while too, but he said he's been working a lot. Yep, Big D, that's it. Who got some awesome medicine? No, go lay down now. Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down. Down. Lay down. I know I love you too. Go lay down. Go lay down. He's like, aw, heck, Mom. Oh, that reminds me, Shakespeare. You guys want to hear? I might have told you guys this already. I know I was talking about it with Jess the other night. I think on her live stream or on somebody on maybe on Nike's live stream. Oh, within 5 minutes he had his package. Yep. Oh. Oh, anyway, I don't know if you guys do Facebook or not, but I won't say what I was arguing about because it's politics, and I try not to talk politics. But I was on Facebook, and I replied. No, it was somebody replied to my post, so I just like cut and pasted like newspaper stuff. Like Googled it, cut and pasted facts, right? So the guy, and I had never seen the guy before. I think he followed somebody else in. But anyway, I cut and pasted facts, and his response was to tell me that he hoped a that I've got a wolf pup and it tore my throat out. And I read that and I was like, wow, that escalated really fast. Oh my god. So so I sent the comment to my son. I said, look at that. So he came right in, on Facebook, but the guy had left already. So I was like, oh, whatever. I mean, some people, if you're faced with facts, that's their response. Yeah. But my son sent me messaged me the next day, and he said that he had gone as soon as he got up in the morning, he went online and went looking for the guy, and found him on a post, and started talking to him. I guess you'd say talking to him, and the guy said something about he Tucker cut and paste sent me a screenshot of the part of the conversation, but the guy was like, "Why are you picking on me?" And Tucker says, "Well, you don't threaten my mother." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And he cut and pasted what the guy had said to me. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know that was your mother." Well, turns out the guy is my ex-husband's sister's husband was married once before and had two kids, and this guy was one of those kids. So he was kind of semi-related to Tucker. And I know this is turning into a long story. But anyway, it was funny because one thing that cracked me up that Tucker told him was that he was embarrassed that the guy had stuck his big toe into his gene pool. So the thing about Tucker is he can totally rip you up without actually cussing. And he totally used Shakespeare quotes to totally tear this guy apart, right? Because Shakespeare, yeah, you can get some good quotes from Shakespeare. So, and then the guy said something about he was going to call the police and tell him that Tucker wouldn't leave him alone on Facebook. And Tucker said, "So what are you going to tell the police, that I shook a spear at you?" As in Shakespeare. I thought it was hilarious anyway. So, yeah, a whiner, yep. But yeah, you don't mess with Tucker's mom. He'll come after you. Yeah, that's it, Big D. It's like if you get faced with facts and you don't have any response, just insult the person and hope they die and leave, right? Oh dear. Yep, that's how Tucker does it. Hi, Joseph. And like I say, Tucker can totally rip you apart without ever saying one single cuss word. Yeah, Dan got some dick moss, Joseph. I told him that, that was really cool, but don't send me any dick photos. No dick pics. I don't want any dick pics. No, Jess, I that was like the total conversation because he just like basically said, "I hope you die," and left. Yep, I've got some hooker moss now. Dan sent me some little teeny pieces of hooker moss, which I dropped into a tank over there, and I'm just like hoping they grow. Hi, Susan. How are you? What, Ashley? What are you all lauding about? Oh yeah, I dropped it into my. The only thing that's I put it in the tank where I've just got a whisker shrimp in there, so I just kind of dropped it in there. Okay, cichlids. Yep, 5 a.m. should not be even a legal hour. It should be illegal that we have to get up at 5 a.m. Although sometimes I do go to bed at 5 a.m., but I'm not going to be getting up at 5 a.m. Because I don't know if you guys have realized this or not, but I'm really not a morning person at all. Hi, Cody son. So, okay, what should we talk about now? Now that I've like embarrassed myself. You would never have guessed, I know, huh? Yeah, no artists really are. I know I've got like a picture, a meme somewhere. I should post it. But it's like it has like different positions for doctors sleeps like this and da da da, and it says, and then the last one is an artist, and there's like the bed's empty. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Susan says, would you submit some art anyway? You have an article on the Bronx Zoo. Well, send me where because I didn't write it down or anything because I didn't figure I'd submit anything this time. So if you email me, then I'll submit something. You're never up this late. Yeah, that's I can't get up at 5:40, and I'm like totally serious when I say sometimes I go to bed about that time, but you're never going to get me up at that time. Uh, to be or not to be. Yep. Yep, I don't do good in the mornings either, Kiwi. I mean, seriously, like I usually go to bed anywhere from 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes 5. Just depends. Hi, Carson. I haven't seen you for a while, but no, I don't get up in the morning. When I do get up, like usually it's around 10:30. Usually I'm up by 10:30, but I've got to have my coffee, and I'm just gonna sit and stare at the computer or stare at the floor until I have my coffee in hand. And don't even try to talk to me because it's not going to happen. That's right. The best art happens while the world sleeps. That is absolutely true. Oh no, Big D, I don't know how you survived that. I have to go put the kids to sleep. Okay, have a good night. Oh, yeah. 2-year-olds can do that. Well, wine, that's for sure. I think it started, but I think I've always been more of a night person. But I know when my kids were little, the only time that I could draw and paint was in the middle of the night when the kids were asleep. So that's when I did it. Like I'd stay up all night drawing and painting and then get the kids off to school and then take a nap. But yeah, when you got little kids, there's no way you're going to get anything done except in the middle of the night. Yep, I can see that too, 44 Mad Guy. The middle of the night is the best time. The best time when your mind can, like, think of stuff. Oh, yeah, that sucks, Big D. Okay, good night, Ashley. Thanks for stopping by. I gotta refill my coffee. Oh, hi, Jay. How are you? I kind of ran out of talking. So I'm going to go fill up my coffee cup because coffee keeps me going, keeps the blood flowing. And I should try very hard not to fall on my ass in the kitchen. Buddy, would you pick me up if I fell down? Would you? No? Coffee. I have coffee again. I have coffee. Are you guys getting busy yet? Uh, there we go. Should I cut off the top of my head? Oh, that'll work. Okay. You gave yourself a mohawk? Oh, I gotta be sure I watch Sunday and see ya. Oh, yes, everybody gets to live one more day because I have coffee. I always cut my own hair. I don't think I've paid for a haircut for at least 10, 12 years. Are you leaving already, Mark? Okay, we shall see you later. I know my streams are late, especially if you got to work in the morning. Totally understand. You're getting a new aquarium on Saturday, driving to Colorado Springs to pick it up. A 125 for my Oscars. Where do you live at, Woo Wine? Because if you're driving to Colorado Springs to pick it up, you can't be too horribly far from me. Got most of your water changes done? I got some of mine done today, but I still got some more to go. I'll finish the rest of them in the morning. Sit. So where do you live at, Woolwine? Oh, border town to Colorado. Okay. I live in Laramie, so welcome back, Jess. Yeah, I had no idea either, Candy. Sit. Your plan didn't work, dang it. How did she get back? Okay. Good night, Dan's fish. Is Dan's fish leaving? Good night, Dan, if you're leaving. I didn't see that. It would take me, of course, I'm the opposite direction, but it'd take me probably just barely a little bit over 2 hours to get to Colorado Springs with traffic. Oh, he said early morning, catch the replay. Okay. Okay, good night, Dan. Go lay down. Go lay down. You don't just get to eat all the cookies in the world at once. Buddy was running around this morning because the front door was open. Because I got up like early in the morning. This was so stupid. This is what I do. I woke up at 8:30 and I got up and I made coffee and I drank 2 cups of coffee. Then I decided I was too tired, so I went back to bed. Oh. So, and then the cats knocked the door open, and when I got up, Buddy was like outside and down the street a little ways. So, yeah. No, Candy grew up in Texas. Yep, I like Dr. Blackstream. Your family all lives in Denver. I lived in Denver briefly. I do not like Denver. I would not live there. I have no idea what everybody's talking about. What do you think you remember now, Big D? And then Susan says live Z's, and I'm like, I don't know what anybody's talking about. Um, oh, Susan grew up in Virginia. Virginia's pretty. I grew up in Oregon. Oh, you should like subscribe to Dr. Black Joseph. He's a lot of fun. He's from Australia, and at the end of his streams, he's been getting out. He used to be used to play in a band, and him and his wife. And at the end of his streams, he gets out his guitar and they do a few songs, and it's just a lot of fun. And he streams on Tuesday nights. And there, Candy got it posted. And Bob says you have to be one of the cool kids to go to a stream. You have an Instagram giveaway if anybody wants to enter. I'll have to check it out now that I'm on Instagram, but I don't really know how to use it real good. Oh yeah, that. Yep. Yeah, I did that. I like had 2 cups of coffee, then I went back to bed and woke back up about 10:30. So yeah, coffee doesn't really keep me awake. You might want to up the prices. I know. I thought of that too, Dan, but I wasn't going to say it because he gets banned on Facebook a lot. Okay, Big D. Oh, it's starting to cool off in here. It feels good. I got a fan going. I hope you guys can't hear it. Exactly. That's it, Susan. Coffee is comfort food. That's it. Yep. And I seriously, when I wake up in the morning, you don't even want to try to talk to me until I've had a couple cups of coffee. I try to avoid politics on Facebook anymore because it doesn't do any good to argue politics because the other position is not going to listen to you anyway. Even, and if you get post just flat and answer post facts, they tell you that they hope you get a pup and it rips your throat out. So why bother? You had a wolf pup growl at you once, but it wasn't political. I don't usually like unfollow anybody if they have an opposing political view. And I try just not to say anything, but sometimes I do because I can't help myself because it's either that or chew my nails off. So, yeah. That's it. Yep. No politics. The only exception, I hope I don't piss anybody off on here, but I didn't actually ban them. I just unfriended about, I think, 6 or 7 people all at once because it was a couple of years ago and it was over Sandy Hook because everybody was falling for the stupid conspiracy theory. And I told everybody that, how would you feel if you were a parent and lost your child? And instead of the nation standing behind you, people were accusing you of lying and sending you death threats and stuff. And if you were among that group, I was just going to unfriend you. And I ended up unfriending a bunch of people. So, and I'm not sorry. So there you go. Hi, Ginger. Lurking while you finish filling up the last of your tanks. That's what I was doing during Dan's stream. I was like trying to fill my tanks and not overfill them while I was watching. Uh, Hi, Alice. Are you talking to me? Does it look bad? I actually did put some eye makeup on. I never put anything on my face, so. But, yay, I got eyeshadow on. I know. Oh. I'm going to have to check out Carson's Instagram and see what plants he's giving away this time. Oh, never mind. He just said a clump of buse. Winner chooses species. Cool. A bunch of, I can't pronounce that, Reneki, Java moss, and Christmas moss. And all prizes will come with stickers. Hi, Aquatic Ma. How are you? I don't think there's a variegated buse. Or that $75? Oh my god. I want all of that. Oh, Carson has one? Wow, okay. But for $75, he's not going to share? You're not going to share your $75 buse? Oh, that sounds cool. Carson is so into plants. You should just send me all of your fish so you can just have plants, Carson. I got some really nice ones from Dan that I do not have. And like I said, definitely I'm going to do just a crypt-only tank and see if I can get them going really cool. I think I got to get some wood, though, too. I need some big pieces of wood. Cat. Oh, everybody's cats are causing trouble. But especially yours, Ed. You need to do something with that cat. Oh, my cat's like Mario has figured out how to open up the door if I don't get like clicked in real tight. He's a pain in the ass. Cool. Yep, I got that. And like I said, most of this stuff's going to go in the 40s, so they're just kind of like in holding positions for now. So, do I have any ideas for fish art? I'm going to be doing one painting, but I'm not going to talk about it because it's a surprise. Oh, different cat this time. I have a question. Maybe you have an answer. One of my axolotls is literally shrinking. Um, Actually, I've heard of people having to force feed the axolotls before. I think from what I've, if I remember right, you just like they'll start up again after a bit. What have you been feeding them though? What did Bob do now? Oh, the abuse issue? Okay. All right. Welcome back, Unfiltered. What? One more cookie. That's it. Sit. Sit. Try Rapashi and crushed massive hikari. Try worms. Go get some fishing worms. I don't know how big your axolotls are, but if your axolotls are small, get the little red wigglers, and either that or like the smaller, medium-sized earthworms. But the red wigglers are really good for if you got small axolotls. Try with that because the wiggling and stuff gets them excited, and mine will go for them every time. The other thing that you could try is, which I know this is going to sound awful, Dan Sleep, close your ears. When I had one axolotl that had a rough time in the mail, it was like stuck in the mail for over a week. And when I finally got her, she was all red with ammonia burn and didn't want to eat. And I put live shrimp in there, like Neocaridina shrimp. And I put some of them in there, and that got her eating. And then I switched her over to worms, but a worm might do it. Yep. I gave her live shrimp for a few days to get her eating. You're getting a puffer named Cole. Yeah, try putting a few shrimp in there. Um, the worms should do it. I actually mine get a worm almost every day. I wouldn't smash up a worm though. That'd be kind of gross. I've cut them up before, but I've never smashed one up. That just sounds kind of nasty. Yeah, I've cut them up before. A worm smoothie. Ooh, this sounds gross. But or even like give them half a worm, as long as it's still like wiggling around and stuff, gets their attention. That might work anyway. Or like say, try some shrimp because I've done that before too. And I remember she acted like she wasn't interested. She just kind of sat there till one got close enough, and then would you eat worms for $1,000,000? Bleh, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I don't think I could without throwing up. Huh? Yeah. Try some shrimp, and I don't know what else to try. If it doesn't eat, I don't let it go too long without, force feeding it. Hey, Priscilla. You would eat worms for less than that? I know I've got two axolotls. I love them. How many do you have? I know Bob just got two axolotls too. Is your axolotl eating yet, Bob? Hi, Mark. How are you? Good night, Susan. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I also did. I've done before too is give them um, Inler coals. Well, I don't really have any coals, but I gave them some females because I have mine breed too much anyway. So I have dropped some Inlers in there before, and the Inlers do okay in the cool water until they get eaten. Oh, good, Bob. Good. But yeah, little fish. If you got any cold fish, that would probably work too. But the shrimp move fast enough to draw their attention, but not so fast that they can get away. But I'm surprised it's not eating worms because mine will take a worm every time. Oh, I wish I had a Nubia Snow White, Nana Snow White. But yeah, I've done that before too. I've given them a few female endlers. There you go. The guppies should work. Yep. Yep. Pull out a few guppies and put them in there with him too. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I bet it is expensive. We don't believe that you have axolotl anymore because you don't want to show us them. Are you talking to me, Alice? I got to do some videos. I got to do uh, two two unboxing videos. One box from Jess, and actually I'm going to combine Jess and Maria's together. And then I got a unboxing video from some stuff that Dan sent me. Yeah, I know. I need to I need to get some more videos out. Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. I put some stuff on it and go to bed. You need an adult beverage. My only adult beverage is coffee. Coffee. Coffee at night. Yeah, I always have a cup of coffee before I go to bed in the middle of the night. Coffee like is good at all times of the day. Gotta have it when I get up in the morning. Definitely gotta have a cup before I go to bed. Okay, Big D. I never told you about the snake story. What snake story? I did have some friends that came to visit me. This girl that I went to high school with, and she came to visit me when I lived in Eastern Washington, and I lived down at the end of this canyon that I was telling you about. Last house at the end of the canyon, and then the road turned into a gravel road right past my house, and it just kind of went out into state game land along the edge of the Saddle Mountains, and went on for quite a ways out in the middle of nowhere. But there was a friend of mine came to visit, and her husband wanted to see a rattlesnake because he'd never seen a rattlesnake before. So we decided to go out and find rattlesnakes. And then there was a couple miles from my house, down past my house, there was a spot in the cliff, like at the base of the mountains, that was an old ice cave. And the pioneers used to go there and like break off chunks of ice for their ice boxes to keep their food cold in the summertime. But the fish and game department had collapsed the front of it because they didn't want anybody going in there anymore. So they kind of ruined it. There was actually two of them right there, but the fish and game collapsed the front of it because they didn't want people going in there anymore. But you could still like put your hand on the rocks, and the rocks felt ice cold even when it was like 100 degrees outside. So it was kind of like back off the road a little ways. So we like pulled over to walk over because I was going to show the ice caves to them. And there was it was summertime, and there was like I'm missing some chat. Oh no, Mark. It's time for a shot. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that it's that bad. Mm. Anyway, the in the front of the cave there was an alkali flat, and I don't know if you guys know what alkali is, but it's like if there's alkali, like the alkali mud stuff. Alkali when it's wet, when it's dry, it's like white powder, and it'll puff up more and more as it gets dry in the summertime. And then if you drive over it and stuff, it just throws up this white dust. It's really awful. But if it's wet, wet alkali is just like grease. It is just like if you grease something. It's really slick and grease, right? So we got out of the car, and there was a little alkali flat that we had to walk through, and the top of it was dry, but you could tell it was probably a little bit damp underneath. So we're walking over, and I told him to be really careful because it was really slick when it was damp underneath like that. And as soon as the words came out of my mouth, I was laying flat on my back with my arms stretched out like that. I was like, yeah, it's real slick. Oh. But it reminded me of, because after that we went looking for rattlesnakes, which we found a couple. Oh yeah, but you don't want to get stuck in alkali because it like the mud stuff gets up in your tires, and it's just like you took grease and like slicked your tires with grease. It You get stuck in that and you're stuck. Your little dictator would go to sleep so you can hear her. Oh yeah, Mark, if you have to though, you have to. But dang it, I feel so sad that you're that sore tonight. Ah, that just sucks. Those falls add up. I don't know. I've had a lot of them. That was like perfect timing though, because I just got the words out of my mouth and I was like flat on my back, and they were laughing their asses off at me. I'm missing stuff. Oh, you're babysitting a German Shepherd that whines a lot because she doesn't get enough attention. Aw. Oh, sleeping owls. Mario, my cat Mario, he's like 11 years old. I've told you about him before. But he's always got to be like wherever I am. He doesn't want me to pick him up, and he doesn't want me to pet him. But I'll show you what he's doing right now because he's a fat cat. So there's my leg, and there's Mario. Because Mario's always got to be by me. So his butt is like up against my foot. And then there's the buddy sleeping away. My buddies. Can you say hi? Can you say hi, buddy? Can you say hi? Hi, buddies. Yep, I love the buddy, but he's getting old. Mario's a fat cat. He's like I say, he doesn't want to be petted. And Lord forbid that you should ever even think about picking him up. That pisses him off royally. And he thinks he's the boss of the house. But wherever I am, he wants to be there. Like, if I were to get up right now and go sit at my desk and work on a drawing, within 5 minutes, he'd be sleeping at my feet in there. If I got up and went to the kitchen table, within 5 minutes, he'd be sleeping underneath the kitchen chair. Hi, Monica. Bob, you're just making stuff up, trying to remind me of the stories. It's not working. uh, what about the fire story? Oh my God, I do have a fire story. I don't know if you guys have heard that. I know I've mentioned it before because it was like last year. Yeah, if I wasn't out of Bailey's, it would work better. That's right, Dan. But I'm out of Bailey's, so. Fire story wasn't that funny. You were laughing at for looking for snakes on purpose. I know, huh? I found a couple for him, but yeah. Because the best time to find snakes is just before dark, because they'll get up on the road to warm up. Oh my God, that's a different fire story that reminds me when I lived down that canyon. There was the railroad used to go down that canyon many, many, many years ago. And somebody had the bright idea of doing like a passenger train type, like a scenic ride, to get the old train tracks going, and just have like a little scenic ride on the train, right? Because it is pretty down the canyon there. But the train track hadn't had a train on it for probably 25 or 30 years. So they got a crew out there to make sure the tracks were all good and stuff. And then they did like a maiden voyage with the train. And hi, Dwayne. They didn't take into the fact that it was like summertime and the sides of the train tracks were covered with cheatgrass. So I hear all these sirens and stuff because they brought the the train down the tracks for the first time in 30 years. And as they're going down the tracks, it's like fires starting behind them the whole way. All the way down the canyon was like these grass fires. Oh dear. I guess it wasn't that funny, but I thought it was funny. They were that dumb. Okay, good night, Aquatic Ma. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, that was not the brightest idea in the world. Have I ever been to a powwow? Um, I've been to the Indian dances on the Crow Indian Reservation a couple times. Gotten a couple. I've done some drawings from that. Probably could do some more too. Oh, you got pulled over today. Oh no. What did you get pulled over for, Priscilla? And was the cop cute or not? But yeah, and then one time he asked you, do you know how fast you were going? Oh, I'm sure you were going fast, Priscilla. Yep, that's when you bat your eyelashes. Oh, I started to say I went to when I was living in the Dalles, Oregon. There's a lot of Indians right outside of the Dalles too, and went over to a friend's house for like a barbecue and bonfire and stuff, and there was a bunch of Indians over there, and it was a fun night. We got ready to go home, and this one Indian named Moon, he asked if we could give him a ride home, and said sure, jump on in the car. Well, the car was an old Plymouth, right? And I mean, it had like 370,000 miles on it. So he goes to get in, and I'm like, oh no, you can't get on that side. The door handle doesn't work. And he gets in. I'm like, can't roll down the window. It won't go back up again. And a couple other things like that because the body was falling apart. And I apologized, and I said, the car is kind of an old junker. And he said, oh no, it's an Indian car. And I thought it was funny. It was funny because the Indians around there would like drive their cars into the ground and then just park them and go get another one. So it cracked me up. It wasn't a 44 Plymouth. It was newer than that. It was what was it? It was a Plymouth Fury, is what it was. And when we got rid of it, it had over 400,000 miles on it. You were going 72 and a 65. That's not that bad. 400,000 miles on it. Yeah, it had over 400,000 miles on it when we got rid of it. But I don't remember what year it was though. But I remember it was a Plymouth Fury, and one of my friends one time, his car was broke down and he needed a car to get to work, so we loaned it to him. And he'd had it about a week, and he called us up and said, I need you to come out here because the police are out here. So the owner of the car needs to be here because somebody tried to steal it out of his driveway. And you could see where we got out there and the cop was laughing because who would steal that car, right? and you could see where they cut the wires to start it, and then they got about 4 feet, and then they cut the wires to start it again, and got another 4 or 6 feet, and they cut the wires to start it again. Yeah, they didn't make it too far. It was one of those things where you had to know how to start it. A little trick to get it started, because it was an old car and it had a lot of miles on it. But he told us when the cop got out there, he called the cops and they got out there and he was like, the cop says, "Where's the car that they tried to steal?" And he pointed at it and the cop started laughing. Your dad has a Ford 150 with 100,000 miles on it. That's pretty damn low. I've got a 95. That's what I'm driving right now. Is a 95 Ford F-150 with a canopy on it, and it's an Eddie Bauer edition, whatever that means. But it's got 286,000 miles on it. Wonder if your car can go up to 140. You don't want to find that out. I still remember, oh God, when I was young, my first car was a 65 Barracuda. And I was on the freeway one time and this guy wanted to race. He'd like pulled up beside me and was gunning his motor and stuff. So we were racing. I think I got the speedometer didn't go above 100 and it was well past that. I don't have any idea how fast I was going. But I decided to slow down when the front end of the car was like vibrating. I was like, okay, that's fast enough. Yeah, Priscilla, have you met most of the highway patrol now? Oh, you have a 94 Ford? Yeah, mine's a 95. So they're probably pretty close to the same. Good morning, Sharpies. How are you? Oh, God. Oh, my God, Big D. 6 out of 10 were even good looking. Good, Priscilla. Okay, Alice, have fun at work. Oh, my God, Big D. You're slowly coming to needing caffeine and nicotine. Yep, yep. I know that one. I'm going to show you guys Mario again. This is how Mario sleeps all the time. Let me see if I can get him in camera. Okay, there's Mario sleeping. See how soft his belly looks? It's a trap. If you rub his belly, his back legs and his front legs will get you both at the same time. As soft as it looks, don't touch the belly. No, don't touch his belly, Priscilla. It's dangerous. It's a trap. It is totally a trap. Touch it with a stick. Oh, that would piss him off. Use a feather. uh, yeah, I've gotten claw marks on it because his belly looks so soft. And it's like he might let you touch it once. You might be able to get two pets in, but after that, you're dead. Oh my God, Big D. Use Buddy's tail. Oh, poor Buddy. That would be mean. No, I wasn't calling you, but I guess I'll give you one cookie. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. I know, poor Buddy. Go lay down. Have I been getting out of the house enough? Probably not. I don't like to get out of my house. Your Maine Coon does the same trap. Yep. Okay. Go lay down. Lay down. Go lay down. I might be sensitive to sunlight. I might go blind if I go outside during the day. Oh my God. Lay down, buddy. Lay down. Lay down. The cat's just on the corner. You can lay down. The other cat's in his bed. See? We got cat on his bed. I know, huh? I had to give him a cookie because I said his name. I only go out for food. I don't go out unless I absolutely have to. I filled up my gas tank at least 2 weeks ago and I still have half a tank of gas. Sunlight is overrated. That's right. That's right. Oh, hi, Aqua Balls. How's the baby snakes doing? The stray cat is outside. It comes in once in a while. It'll sneak in when the door is open. But it's a destructive little shit, so. The stray cat has a name and its name is Pam. You got 3 out of the eggs now? Cool. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on the rice fish just because. So, rice fish, here we come. There's Mario, the movie star cat. And Buddy and Moody. Huh, Buddy? It's rice fish time. And I'm going to put you guys on the rice fish. And I got to shut the front door because the cat opened it. I don't want the stray cat coming in. Give the rice fish a little bit of food over here. Everybody in the house is sleeping except for me. Yeah, the last time that stray cat came in, it totally wreaked havoc in my house. It was up in the kitchen window trying to get out that way and tore down my curtains and broke a cup, one of my coffee cups. And then I tried to get it out of the kitchen window and it jumped on the table and was jumping from fish tank to fish tank on the table. I had the front door open so it could go out. Then it jumped down off the table and ran right past the open front door and went back to my bedroom. And I decided to just leave it alone, let it calm down because it was obviously terrified. So it went back in my bedroom and tried to get out my bedroom window and shredded the bedroom curtains. And I had a bucket back there with a siphon in it and somehow managed to break the snap of the siphon hose thing. So yeah, I don't want the cat in my house. I have not replaced the curtains yet, but I'm going to. Actually, I'm going to go down to Sears here in town and see what they got. But the cat now, it's kind of the stray cat. I started like putting dishes of food outside for it every day. And now it just kind of, it'll jump down off the step when I open the door, but it knows it's going to get some food. So she doesn't go very far. And she like isn't terrified of me anymore, but still. Huh. Oh, did Sears go out of business? Oh, there was a Sears in town. Maybe there isn't anymore. I know Kmart. We used to have a Kmart in town, and they went out of business. So that leaves Walmart. I'll have to go over to Walmart, see what they got. There was a small Sears store here in town. I don't know. I'll have to check and see if it's still there. It might be gone. But Walmart has curtains if all else fails, or I'll just wait till I get into Cheyenne and go to the mall. Yeah, I know Sears bought Kmart. We did have a Kmart store here, but they closed down about a year ago, and I think they're opening up one of those Halloween stores there now. There you go. Order them on Amazon. That's what I should do. That's a good idea because then I don't have to go out. I don't have to leave the house. Yeah, I need to get new bedroom curtains because the cat literally shredded them. I mean, you can see where its claws just like hooked and went down and just like literally tore strips all the way down. Damn cat. If you're going to Walmart, make sure you wear your boob tube and hot pants. Yeah, like I'm 64 years old and I'm going to do that, John. You betcha. Yeah, I'm going to get the wood for those shelves and get them set up this week because I want to get them set up and get these plants into them so I don't lose any of them and let them get them started and drop some cycled sponge folders in there and think about what kind of fish I want. Dan said something on his live stream tonight about sending me some of the emerald rasboras, which would be so cool. But I'm thinking one of them is going to be a blackwater tank and the other one's going to be a crypt tank. Welcome back, Aqua Balls. I didn't realize you were gone. They're doing good, Priscilla. Some of them are going to go into the 40 breeders too. And that Sawasa tang is like really taking off. I have it in two different tanks and it's growing fast. Oh no, you had a disaster in your man cave. What happened? Just don't tell anybody, Sharpies, but keep an eye on the ammonia levels and stuff to keep testing it. I've done that before, but like I ended up like having to do I did like 75% water changes like every day for about 2 weeks until it got cycled. Oh no, Aqua Balls, that sucks. Fish police have no power. Yeah, how did the tank blow out? I thought acrylic tanks were like blowing out proof. Yeah, if you got two cycled filters in it, it should be fine. I haven't seen him, Priscilla. I'm not sure if he did or not. Oh, I'm kind of worried about him. Are you still in here, Mark? or did you go to sleep, or did you have to go to the hospital? Hi, Kevin. Yeah, I've never heard of an acrylic tank blowing before. I thought that they didn't do that. He's not here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Huh. That's it, buddy. No more cookies. Go lay down. Nice, Kevin. Hey there, farty pants. Oh, the whole stream's gonna go to shit now. The tank has a big hole in the back? Wow. What the heck? Huh. How the heck did it get a hole in the back? Hold on to your front hoses. It's gonna be a wild ride. Yep. Dan. Oh no, Ginger, that sucks. Oh, that's sad. Exploding out. How weird. Oh, I know they get like really good personalities, Ginger. Huh. You were feeling it when it happened. That's odd. Your cribs and pistols have babies. Cool. Yeah, I thought that that was the one thing about acrylic tanks is that they wouldn't explode like glass tanks and blow out like that. But I guess I was wrong. I've actually never had an acrylic tank, but I thought that was the main advantage to them. That and they're not as heavy as a glass one. Priscilla, you should draw a picture of a front hose. Oh, that was so funny. UV can weaken acrylic over time. Yeah, there was definitely something wrong with it. Kevin, don't give her a bad time. She's a busy lady. Oh, he must have left it outside in the sun for 3 weeks. Yeah, if it got hot sun, I can see that. But still, wow. I totally would not have expected that to happen. Variants are good. Yeah. It cost you 2.5 million. Oh, oh, that's a nice size, Big D. Got a scoop cat poop. Oh, yep. You can come do mine, Ginger. Because a house isn't a home without a box of cat poop in the bathroom. Yep, that's it. I hate litter boxes too. When I just had Mario before Megan got the black cat, when I just had Mario, the litter box never got used because he always goes to the door and asks to be let outside. But with the new cat and stuff now, the litter box gets used all the time. So yeah, Yeah, no litter box here. Zach goes outside in other people's gardens. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Mario did because when I just had just him, he never used the litter box. He would go to the door and go outside to go potty. Oh, that's good, aqua balls. That's exactly right, Priscilla. Exactly. Oh, so that's living in a small town in Wyoming. I never see fish tanks on the curb, or I'd be have more fish tanks than I have now. Yep, exactly, Sharpies. People say that about my work a lot. They say, "Oh, it's just like a photo," and I don't want it to look like a photo. I want it to look like an oil painting, or if they say it looks real, that's okay. But I don't want people saying my stuff looks like a photo. Yep, that's cool, Aqua Balls. What part of Los Angeles do you live in? I used to live in Bellflower. Oh, nice, Kevin. You haven't done an update on your pond for a while. You should do an update on your pond. Oh, you got the footage? Okay. Okay, good night, Dwayne. The rice fish are in there, but they're just like darting around the back for some reason. You can see them over on the other side of the tank underneath the. I just put some moss in there to gather up some more eggs tonight. So they're underneath the moss on the other side. Yep, scared off by the big red eye camera. They didn't used to do that. They used to be out all the time, but I think it's because I sold a lot of the adults, so the herd is smaller. I'll have to save some out of the next batch and add to it. Okay, good night, Dave. I never even saw you in here. Have a good night. Yes, Ed, I still have that one guppy. I'm not going to tell you what I named her. That I can't catch the damn thing. No, I can't, Candy. Use your imagination. I know, I don't even know when I got her. I have no idea where she came from. I have no idea where she came. She had to have been a little tiny. The only thing I can figure is she was a little tiny fry stuck on one of the plants. Because I don't have any guppies. Oh no, Sharpies. You're killer yo-yo loaches. Yep, then you can fill it up with fish tanks, Kevin. Yeah, she's not pregnant, so you know she was tiny, tiny. But like I said, I have no idea where she came from. I have no idea. I just know that I can't catch her and get her out of there. Are you going to bed too, Monica? Good night. Hi, Jesse. I have not seen you in here for a long time. Don't keep them with you. The yo-yo loaches. Oh, wonder if they separated them in the store if they'd do better and not attack other fish if they didn't have a partner in crime. Hi, Soggy Pits. No, Soggy, I don't want a male. I didn't want the female. I don't know where she came from. Yeah, I trimmed the grass back and stuff, I think last week. Now and I got a big ball of moss in there to collect eggs again on the other end that they're hiding underneath right now. The guy wanted big loaches so cichlids wouldn't attack him, and they attacked the cichlids. Oh, I'm going to be back really quick. I'm going to get one more cup of coffee. Oh, kitty, you have food. Don't be bugging. There's food over there. Okay, Woo Wine. See you later. Oh no, Jeremy, that sucks. What kind of guppies you have coming, Ed? Do you have any trick, Jeremy, for like killing them? Not that I wish that female would die or anything, but the problem I have with that stupid female is my other fish in there. I've got um the glow light, not glow fish, but the glow light Daniels keep having fry, and she picks them off. You reset the tank just so the guppy didn't win. That's the thing, to get her out of there. I'd have to like probably plot all the plants and the wood and everything to try to get to her, so she's there. Oh yeah, I don't want to do that because I don't want to lose my. I've got the glow light Danios and Kubota rasboras in there, and my Farlowellas, which I've got a lot of Farlowellas. If anybody wants buy some Farlowellas, send me an email because I definitely have Farlowellas to sell now. Good night, 44 Mad Guy. Everybody's dropping off. Dropping like flies. I have, yeah, my Farlowellas have been breeding. They take a long time to grow 'em up to selling size, but I have a bunch of them selling size. I have a bunch of them all different sizes, and I have a breeder box full of them too, full of little tiny ones. So yeah, I definitely have Farlowellas if anybody wants a Farlowella. I'll probably put some of them in the new 40 breeders too to kind of spread them out, but I still have a lot to sell. I have Farlowellas. And Bob and Ginger, I'm going to probably be sending you guys as rice fish next week. And then I've got another batch coming up for the other people that want some, but you guys, I've got just enough for YouTube that are about ready to go. They're small, but they're big enough to send now. So I'm probably going to be thinking about sending them like maybe Monday or something. Ooh, chocolate cake. Nice. Bob's doing his new tank saltwater. Do I skip feedings before, just before I send them? I'll skip feedings like for 2 days. Usually like 2 days before I ship, I'll quit feeding them. But yeah, those little rice fish for you guys, they've been like the last week they've almost doubled in size, so they're ready to send. They're still small though; they aren't going to be big, but they'll grow real fast because they're really shooting in size now. You just got back from Knott's Berry Farm. Oh, nice. Hi, New England Inler. Dark roast coffee. Yep, I've got coffee. Uh-oh, Sharpies. What happened? Is being accident prone like contagious? That one shrimp in there up by the top is really blue. Well, like I say, Bob, I'm probably going to send them next week. And I'm going to send 6 to you and 6 to Ginger. Oh, no. That's kind of silly, Sharpies. Oh, sorry, Jess. Yeah, I'm gonna be shutting down pretty quick. It's been like almost 2.5 hours, so it's gonna go a little while longer and then shut it down. Oh, a pair of tweezers pulling out all the needles. Ouch. So I have to stay up late anyway. My husband has to go to work later, so he'll be waking him up. Oh, I've done that before. I don't know if you guys are seeing that blue shrimp, but he's really blue. Even like from here looking at him in the tank, he's really blue. Ouch. Jeremy, that just doesn't sound pleasant to leave him there. I suppose they would like get infected and go out after a while, but ouch. That's one thing when Megan was still living at home, she wanted to get some tarantulas. And like my kids have had so many pets, and I've had so many pets. I've had all kinds of lizards, had snakes, had just about everything you can imagine. But I don't want spiders in my house. No. And she wanted a scorpion. No. No scorpions, no spiders. That's where I draw the line. Everything else, go for it. But no spiders and no scorpions. Because if they got out, I would never sleep again. My whole life, I would be wondering where they were at. Maybe a nice succulent. Yep, yep. Yeah, scorpions look cool, but no, not in my house. No spiders, no scorpions. I didn't mind. I don't mind snakes. And she's had rats. And Tucker, when he was growing up, he had just about every kind of lizard that you can imagine. But and I've had birds. I've had everything. I've had just about everything else. And we lived on a farm, and we had sheep and pigs and birds and chickens and turkeys and guinea hens and horses and had just about everything. But I don't want spiders and I don't want scorpions. And no black widows. No. Yep, no pets that can kill you. That's a good rule to have. Yes, it is. Oh, you have a black widow in your garage? Ugh. I can spot them like so fast when they get in the house. There's no mistaking them, and the females are so shiny, and it's like I see them instantly. And when you're brushing down cobwebs, if it's a black widow cobweb, because they crackle, it's like they make a crackling noise when you brush the cobwebs. Yeah, but there's a lot in eastern Washington, though. Big B. I used to live in eastern Washington. There's a lot of black widows there. Eastern Oregon, too, in the semi arid desert. I don't like spiders and snakes. That's not what it takes. I can believe that because, like I say, when you brush down a black widow spider's cobweb, it makes like a crackling noise. There's that blue shrimp again. That tank's been evolving a little bit with the shrimp because, like 6 months ago, most of the shrimp in there were black, and now most of them are more bluish. And there's a couple of really blue ones in there, and even like there's one up in the front, kind of halfway down, that's like a bluish purple color. But that one is really blue. Your grandpa used to give you a flashlight and a can of WD-40 to hunt black widows. My grandpa used to pay me. I shouldn't tell you guys this. He used to pay me 50 cents to kill the magpies. 50 cents a magpie. You shoot them with a BB gun because magpies are not good to have around because they're kind of mean birds, and they will like peck the eyes out of newborn calves and stuff. So he'd pay us 50 cents a piece for everyone we killed. You don't want anything with more than four legs in your house. I totally can go with that. That's the one thing I hate is spiders. I just totally hate spiders. No, no 8 arms either. You purposely bring spiders inside and release them in your room? Yuck. I'd never sleep. I don't like spiders. I remember one time when Megan was little, she was about 4, and she came out and told me there was a big spider in her room. So I grabbed a paper towel and I go in her room and she's like, I'm like, I don't see a spider. And she like points at her toy shelf, like had a bookcase with her toys. And oh my God, I figured out later it was a banana spider. It probably came in on produce, but it was big. It was huge. It was really big. And I managed to kill it, but it crunched loud and it was big. And she asked me what kind of spider it was. And I told her it was a BMF spider. Yep, exactly, Dan. That's what I told her it was. It was a BMF spider. It was big. I still remember that thing. Oh my God, it was horrible. I guess they're poisonous too. I think when I was trying to figure out what kind of spider it was and was researching it, I think that they come in like on bananas because they aren't native to the U.S. at all, but they're big, and I think they're like semi venomous. That's it, Big D. I think one of the reasons that I hate spiders because I still remember it to this day. Yeah, they are. Yeah, it was a banana spider. That's what it was, and it was big, highly poisonous. Yeah, I just saw that they were poisonous, and they're nasty. Oh my God, they're so big. Oh, I hate earwigs too. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, anyway, I started saying I think one of the reasons I hate spiders so much is I remember when I was a kid out in the garage. There was like my dad pulled a coat that was off on the shelf in the garage. He pulled it down, and the whole thing was covered with baby spiders. I mean, it was just like crawling with baby spiders. It was awful, and it still gives me nightmares to think about it. I mean, it was just like literally covered with baby spiders. Ugh. You were a banana slug for Halloween, okay? Yep, thrower would be good. That's true, Chewy, but they can stay out of my house. The spiders can stay outside. Oh, God, that sounds awful, Jeremy. I don't like earwigs either. Ugh. You don't know what an earwig is? Seriously? Ugh. I don't don't know what group of bugs they would belong to, like silverfish or something, but they have pinchers on their butt. Yeah, and they came over to the United States in someone's ear. They figure so that's why they're called earwigs. Put hands up. Who doesn't want to visit Jeremy? Yeah, no kidding. I don't know, Jeremy. I remember when I was a kid sitting in church watching the guy. There was this man sitting in front of me, and I was watching an earwig like crawl up on his neck and back down again and stuff. It was like, ugh, I'll never forget that either. I was like, ugh. I think there was a movie once where people get that, Jeremy. I think there was a movie about a guy that had an earwig go in his brain. I vaguely remember something about that. I didn't watch it, but I remember like reading about it or seeing the preview or something. Oh, yeah, we'll get that, Ed. Um, Candy's probably gonna beat me to it, but I'll get it here. Okay, where is it at? Oh, I got it already. Yep, Candy beat me to it. Yeah, it was an old one. Exactly, Priscilla. Just the fact that they're called earwigs. Yep, that's an and their pinchers. They're yuck. It's hard to be a good parent if you live in an ear. uh, that's like a nightmare. It's like I saw something the other day. Somebody posted an article about some guy that had a June bug like get stuck in his ear canal, and and it was giving him like headaches and stuff. And he went to the doctor, and they had to like pull it out in pieces. Oh, nice, Soggy. Very nice. I kind of doubt if Priscilla wants giant earwigs, Jeremy. I know, Candy, huh? Okay, let me see it. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's perfect. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Oh my god, Bob. No. I wish it had cake woobly boost. That would be good. But all I have is dog cookies and coffee. I always used to make the costumes for my kids. You ain't going then? Ah. I know I told you guys about the Halloween costume that I made for Tucker when he was in kindergarten. Does anybody mind hearing it again for the people who haven't heard that story? Hands up if you want me to tell about the Tucker's Viking outfit again. Okay, it was like Tucker was in kindergarten, and the town that we lived in, the kindergarten kids would go from room to room on Halloween Day, like from classroom to classroom, and they'd like have a parade of the kindergarten kids showing off their Halloween outfits. So the day before Halloween, I asked him what he wanted to be for Halloween, and he told me that he wanted to be a Viking. So I was like, okay. So he went on up to bed, and I stayed up all night long making this Viking outfit. I took some white material and I made a set of horns and stuffed them. And then I took a gray stocking cap and I put it over a bowl and sewed the horns onto it so that when he put it on, it was like a gray helmet with Viking horns, you know? And then I took a piece of fake fur and I made a over the shoulder tunic out of the fake fur. And then I made a braided rope belt, for it. And I even made him a sword. I cut a big long sword out of cardboard, like 3 or 4 pieces of cardboard. So it was fairly strong. And then I wrapped it with silver duct tape on the blade. And I um, looped rope on the handle. So I had a rope handle and then a big long silver blade. And he got up in the morning. I put his outfit on him. I was real proud of it. Put his outfit on him and drew him a beard. So he had his Viking helmet and his fake fur tunic and the belt and this big sword. And he was standing in front of the mirror. I'll never forget this. He was standing in front of the mirror looking at himself. And I was leaning against the wall, like with my arms crossed, waiting for him to tell me how cool of an outfit it was, because it was a really cool outfit. And he's looking in the mirror and he says, "Mama?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I wanted to be a Minnesota Viking." And yeah. Oh. So I said, "Well, you're a Viking." uh, but he loved that outfit. He went to school and all of his friends thought it was so cool and stuff. So I never had to make him another Halloween outfit because he wore that outfit for Halloween every year. He didn't want another one. So then when Courtney, She's like 3 years younger than Tucker. When she was in kindergarten, she told me that she wanted to be a Viking too. Well, Courtney had like long red hair. So that was perfect. So I like braided her hair and I made her a helmet too, but I made the horns like super long, sticking out to the side, right? Like really long. And then I took one of my white slips and put it on her for a dress. And then I took one of my bras and I covered it with tinfoil and put it on her and stuffed it, right? So she was a Viking too. But she didn't like her outfit because everybody laughed when they saw her and she didn't like that. Oh well. Her teacher thought it was really funny. She told me that when it was time to take a nap, she was watching Courtney and she was wearing her Viking outfit and they were supposed to like lay their heads on their desk and the bra kept getting in the way. And the teacher told me this, and then she said that she watched her like try to lay her head down a couple times, and then she just took her arms and pushed the bra down and put it underneath the desk. uh, yep, tinfoil bras, William. We're talking about Halloween outfits. Halloween outfits that I made my kids. Uh, okay, good night, Dan. Yep, I think with another 15 minutes, I'll call it good. Getting late. Oh, like that song, Sharpies? I love that song, Every Day is Halloween. Have you heard that one? That's a good song. I forget who did it. I love that song, though. Every Day is Halloween. Who did that song? Ministry did that song, Every Day is Halloween. Yep, I love that song. If you haven't heard it, you should look it up because it's a good one. Okay, Bob, good night. Yeah, I'm going to shut it down here. I think 10 minutes. When it's at 3 hours, I'll shut it down. Ah, okay, Sharpies. That used to be my workout song. I'd put that song on and do my exercising. Yep. Hang on a second. I gotta let the cat out. He's at the door meowing. Saying, let me out of here. Oh, hurry up. Come on. Oh, cats. They meow when they want out, and then you go open up the door and they stand there looking outside like, maybe I want to go out, maybe I don't. Yeah, I'd put it on, but I don't want to get like shut down for 90 days for copyright. See, it's almost 12:30 here, which is not late for me, but like I know like Candy's no doubt getting tired and stuff, and a lot of people are dropping out. Oh my God, we got less than 20 people now, so yeah, people are definitely, see, and there goes Soggy. People are dropping like flies. Yep, Europe is waking up. Yep. Yeah, it's like, what time is it? Like 3 o'clock on the East Coast, or 3:30, 2:30, 3:30, something like that. Your kids are still up. Well, it's still early there, Jesse. Yep, everything's good, William. 2:26. Yep, it's getting late. It's 12:26 here. Hi, Max. You came in just when I'm getting ready to end the stream here in a few minutes. Oh, good, Sharpies. Yeah, there's a few in there for sure. There's rice fish in there too, but they're way in the back in the shadows right now. I have a couple videos. I gotta put out some unboxing videos, and evidently I should put out an update on my axolotls. Yep, I just sent like a whole bunch of snails down to Priscilla, but not out of this tank. It's out of the tank with the brown snails. But I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Sorry to people that just got in. Oh, William, don't ask me that when I'm just getting ready to shut it down. I've got like 26 tanks. I'm just working on my paintings. Got a drawing going, a painting going. But yeah, it's time to shut down. I'm going to say goodnight, everybody. Thank you for coming. And I'll see everybody next week. And William, I'll send you a message tomorrow on the painting, what size I'm going to do and stuff. Okay, good night, everybody.